Hey, how is it going, guys? Robin here on Chips Media, bringing you the best tips and tools for gaming on this channel. You'll find PC components, tech gadgets and console accessories, as well as product reviews. If you're interested in that, consider subscribing. In this video, we're gonna talk about stupid things for a moment, shall we? So, I have been scouting Amazon Market and found some pretty ridiculous gaming accessories that gamers seems to be buying for some odd reason, even though they doesn't make any sort of sense whatsoever. I thought this could be kind of a fun video to make. Let's talk about 3 gaming accessories I would never buy in my lifetime. Also, guys, I would love to hear your opinion here as well. If you stumble across any weird gaming gear, peripheral or accessory out there, share it, and obviously let me know what you thought of the stuff I'm just about to cackle about in this video as well. Yeah, with that said, let's start. Alright, guys, I'm gonna start off by saying I'm not a guy trainer, some sort of athletic superhero, or a guy that completely understands the anatomy in our bodies, but I can tell you one thing: having to sit and game in one of these puffy sandbag chairs, or what you would like to call this, it is never gonna be good for your body, your back, and ultimately your neck. Not having a proper posture for long time session, which gaming often means, can seriously cause some long-term damage to our bodies. Now you might say, but he's not even gaming in those pictures. Yeah, you're right, and it does actually look like he is enjoying himself on a beach ride. But have a peek in the description. Boom, they actually selling this towards gamers. Now, not having a proper resting positioning for your head will eventually create all sorts of problems, where nerd neck is one of them. But yeah, all jokes aside, guys, this is something to take seriously, guys. We're actually talking long-term back pain here. I know, because I was in that situation in the past. Now, I am not particularly attacking this item alone. I'm sure this chair is awesome for what the guy is using it for. It looks super comfy, but seriously, and this is not going after this item alone. Invest in great gear, guys, because you don't want to up your back or your neck or whatever for bad posture. Therefore, I'm always recommending you guys to buy a solid chair for your entertainment area, whether it's for your gaming room or for your console cave. Think about this stuff, alright, guys? It is important. This is another item that Corsair sold in the past, where you were supposed to sit in your couch and game. They called it a lapdog, and this was just a terrible idea. Imagine the shoulder pain you're gonna end up with after long sessions. Alright, guys, time to move on. We got accessory number 2. So, alright, so I get it. People are genuinely, thank you, that their all-new console is gonna melt just as the good old Xbox 360 that suffered from bad cooling did once upon a time. I feel like I need to add that because, to be frank, it was a long time ago. It seems like people are still freaking about this, and from a seller's point of view, this product is freaking brilliant. Basically free money. They didn't even have to market it, and they didn't have to be very creative either or risk anything. They basically riding the wave of history here, which we got to give them credit for. But I mean, seriously, would you actually want to have this ugly piece of plastic glued onto the back of your sleek new console? You're probably not gonna be as silent as they claim it to be as well. Judging from the pictures, it looks like 80mm fans, or even smaller fans moves less air and has a higher pitch noise. We know that from the past, so you're literally making your gaming experience worse by investing in something like this. Now, I've actually seen this pop up as recommended several times when browsing Amazon, to a point that I actually couldn't keep my mouth closed any longer, because this is actually starting to get a tad bit annoying, to be frank. It actually sparked this video idea from the first place. Now, I don't understand understand why anyone would wanna put this on the back of your console. By judging from the reviews and the comment, it seems like people actually think that this add-on would serve a positive effect on your gaming system. Guys, let me say this. If either Microsoft or Sony or even Nintendo for that matter thought you needed better cooling, they would have addressed this in the early stage where they developed this back in the factory. If they thought you needed better cooling performance to keep your gaming system from throttling due to heat, they would have addressed this sooner, because even though these consoles has been out for quite some time now, I haven't seen many people complaining of heating issues or Red Ring of Death 2.0 or anything close to this on this generation consoles. Now you're actually trying to create a problem that isn't even there from the first place. Guys, please don't invest in things like this. Save your money for accessories like an extra controller for times when your buddy is over, or something that actually makes sense or has some value for you. Alright guys, so finally we got the last item, and just boom, when you thought it couldn't get much worse, right? Isn't it a brilliant looking accessory or what? Imagine having this sitting on your brand new PS4. Wouldn't it look sick and badass at the same time? I bet you have to actually sit down when you install it so that you don't fall onto the ground because you get so weakened in your knees for witnessing the glorious sight. Guys, obviously I don't own this item, but judging from the reviews, it seems whoever liked the USB 3 port only works in some devices. Quality control seems to be a struggle with this company. So basically what this hub does is that it basically covers up your dual USB 3 ports for 5 USB ports in total. So you're actually gaining 3 ports here. Doesn't seem too shabby. You're basically giving up 2 ports for 5 new ones. Seems like a great trade, right? So what the freaking hell am I cackling about? Well, with a solution like this, you're basically calling for troubles, guys. The overhead that you create by adding another device might not seem like a big deal, but when using protocols like USB 3 that supports data rate of 5 gigabits per second, adding a cheap thing in between will cause issues like slower speeds, longer reads, handshake errors, pretty much all sorts of shenanigans you don't want to deal with. So for critical things like a external USB hard drive, use the port on your console directly. Now if you need more ports, guys, add a high quality USB hub on the side instead. Now if you're only planning to use it for the extra ports, it might not be too bad, but the fact that most of the devices comes faulty when they arrive, I don't see much purpose with it at all. The fact that you're giving up USB 3 for USB 2 is pretty lame too, guys. You would be better off if you bought something like a USB hub and have it on the side rather than trying to solve it by mounting something like this into your already sleek console. Guys, that's it. What gaming peripheral or accessory have you stumbled across you thought didn't serve any purpose whatsoever? Share it down below with us. Guys, seriously, I cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say, really. Now until next time, guys, have an awesome day, alright? Bye.